Like there's no one part like me. It's about the time is 3:36 a.m. in a Thursday morning, and I'm not sleeping. That's the effect the Wi-Fi has on me because I'm just doing content. Let me just show my face. 3 a.m. in the morning. It's about to hit 4 a.m. and my mom might even come and take his phone. I don't know what I'm just gonna yap about yesterday and today actually, because there's a lot of things I just want to unpack with y'all since I don't know since I took a different path when it comes to my career and like in general like everything. So without further ado, let the intro come in, boys. So guys, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. So I just want to like spill some tea, not really about my life, and don't mind me the way I'm speaking today, because you know, yeah. If you don't know, you just go on my social media platforms where you understand what I'm talking about actually. So it's 3 a.m. and I'm not sleeping, and I feel sleepy, but didn't sleep, and it's gonna cause some problem with my suit. So never mind that. So there's some things that I realize about life and more, not fully, but I think I get it at the same time. I don't get it. As people tend to be fearful and judgmental and stuff like that, and more insecure and more in projection and stuff. We project our insecurities in people and all this stuff, which is not a good thing, but most of the time it happens because someone did a certain thing that triggers you, or without even knowing it or being aware about it, then you lash out and become passive aggressive like me. I'm a passive aggressive person, but I'm trying to not be the much Polish. Damn, I hate this voice. More passive aggressive with this when I'm angry and all that stuff. But what I actually wanted to talk about, what did I say in the first video? I don't know what I was gonna talk about, right? Yeah. So collaboration is the most biggest thing that you need when you're doing when you're chasing your dreams, because when you think that you're gonna do it on your own, highly impossible. Because in business you need customers. You don't just make it on your own, because you need people either way. Same in like, but it changes when you do like a certain thing. Like in a business, you need people. Same thing with YouTube. You need an audience. People need to watch that. And like, I don't know if I'm making more sense or I'm making sense or what, because I'm not usually this kind of vulnerable, and I'm trying to be more vulnerable as much as possible, and more honesty and transparency, yo, so that when something happens or whatever happens, and you see like I'm just that person, I'm like, dog, I'm human myself. I get emotional, like I crash out, I do all this stupid stuff, and as much, yeah. Oh damn, I forgot what I wanted to say. Mm, what did I want to say actually? Probably there was something I wanted to say and I kind of like forgot. Let me just think. Just give me a second and think. But I'm gonna cut this. Um, what did I want to say? Oh yeah, like I remember like back then, 2 years back then, when I didn't drop any vlogs. I still have the problem with my voice when I'm recording. I still have to master it. I can do almost everything, but not everything. Because number one, when it comes to music, my voice is the problem. Relationships, I'm the problem. The biggest one, actually. The person who inflicts more harm to me is myself. 100%. A lot of things, and I will try to explain this more as I'm saying this. I used to feel like not even insecure. Like, I'm insecure, but there's a reason why I felt insecure with certain things, especially when it comes to success back then. But I still have that insecurity, but it's not as much as triggering as it used to be back then. Because I used to remember who was feeling. He's like, way before I even dropped vlogs, I was like, let me just make a documentary about myself and other stuff. You know, dropping those, it was like hectic. When people started talking about success, I felt triggered. I was like, oh damn, I don't want to talk about this, because sometimes when you try something and people feel like you're bringing in a competition with them, that's the biggest fear that I used to hear. I was like, oh fuck, but like now I'm in a competition with my homies and stuff like that. We used to talk about that, you know, much about that, and I was like, damn, I don't want to think of quitting, because this feeling doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. I was like recording them. I was like, okay, fine, like I can push vlogs and all the stuff like that. Then I can come back to music while I've mastered my voice. And the thing that inspired me to do that, and I said like, ooh, producer to be a rapper and transfer it to my vlogs. And I was like, I'm gonna come back to vlogs in either way. I'm gonna come back to vlogs. And I was like, okay, cool. No, not vlogs actually. I'm gonna come back to music afterwards when I see like, oh cool, my voice is good now. I have mastered my voice and stuff like that. I was like, cool. And then a sudden thought hit me. I was like, okay, cool. I don't know if you know them. The anime called Sander, where the kid who is the descending of Santa Claus actually. So it was like, obviously, in most series, it's like something that I was not specifically about success and all that stuff, but success. But when people people are used to a certain person that you are, once you start like trying to evolve, it disrupts them. Like it threatens them, you know, in a way. That was another one thing that I was afraid of. Like, okay, cool. If I drop, like I consider drop, make things good and all this stuff. If I surpass my friend, how will you make my friend feel? Obviously, we all feel like, even myself, I'm gonna put myself in that. Like, you're gonna feel a bit threatened, and you try to like, you'll try to like sabotage a little bit, but you'll try to restrain yourself to not do that. So, cause you know that person is your friend. I feel like I'm Mike Tyson the way I'm talking right now, but I'm not. Either way, you feel like you are being, but that feeling, like, trust me, yo, it's like, damn, it eats you up alive. That jealousy and stuff, like, oh damn, dude is gonna do better than me. I can't out that and stuff like that. And I think having a person who's gonna make you feel like that is kind of like the best thing. And I don't know, maybe for you or for me, it's the best thing that can ever happen, because that person is going to push you to do better, because y'all are starting from the same place with no resources and stuff like that. So that's gonna push you. It has some benefits of its own, and it can be good and it can be bad. It depends on the person who's in that situation actually. And yeah, I don't know. Another thing that I hate about myself is that when it comes to relationships, I'm bad at that shit. Cause what's it? Like, we can date for only. This is not actually dating, because the first week is just trying to know each other, and that's when I just got it quit after that, because when I start feeling like my emotions are just becoming
Julia was freaking out when she realized
more, more for you, like not like I'm still like I feel love you way too much than I need to. I'll be like, hey, nah, you just gotta play with me. I'm out. Then the way that I don't even like you, you know. I would try to use okay, use yeah. Let me say use it like okay, fine. I don't have the type of goal I want to date, but let me just date you until I find a goal. That doesn't even last. That day, that first day I've met you will be the last day you will ever see me again. Cause we're going to chat, I'll be like, ah, I'm busy, like the stuff like that. We all, and I do believe that we all do that to some degrees. To some degree, everyone does that just to make themselves feel bad about themselves. And that's the truth when it comes to, I don't know about everyone else, but to me, that's true. But it's just that. But now I think the only thing that I'm gonna be focusing in like most is just like, you know what, I'm gonna die either way. Let me just try to have fun. And it's like the first time you try to do that, you see like I don't know if maybe it's me. Like you, as much as you try to find whatever, is kind of like a difficult thing to crave or to find what makes you happy in a way. But I think to even take the first step is just unloading every condition, like because every time you try to make a standard, like I wanna be the standard, as you put as much as more standard. I don't know what am I saying. You know, standards like not standard. Actually, there's something I want to say. Not standards. What is the word? The more you keep adding like stuff in your list just to make sure that people like your stuff, so something like I need to make a million. Yeah, like goals is like your source of happiness. Like you just reach that you feel like I've reached it, but still feel the same. Oh, I've reached it, I still feel the same. You find out that it's just like an internal thing that you need to like confront because most of us think that we don't have trauma, but trust me, we do have fucking trauma. And the reason why I'm saying this is that you know when you see like a person you like, you want to date and other stuff. There's this thing we call wow, some kids ask like you start feeling fear, like you're sweaty and all this stuff. It's because someone rejected you for saying something. This is for showing for expressing yourself. How do you feel about someone? They kind of did something like they bashed you back then as a kid, because as a kid you grow up with that thing, you take it seriously. Obviously you never know much as a kid how to deal with those things, so you grow with that thing, and as much as you grow it becomes fucking worse. So yeah, man. But for me it's like I just need to make money and drink wine. Just drink a little bit of red wine and I'll be fine. But the problem is that I'm gonna be like to it too much, and it's gonna be a fucking problem, and I don't like that. So I need to find a way to like maneuver in all of those things. I don't know how, but you gotta find a way. Because another thing that I've learned, like in life, use what you use everything or any opportunity that you have in front of you, or whatever advantage that you have. If you really use that to your advantage, if you got money, use that to your advantage. Because trust me, when you make up those rules, as long as that people like when the reason looking at you did one so and why because you had this why and why. Yes, because I had it as my advantage, so I'm gonna use it. Because later on, if you didn't use that, like later on, people are gonna be like, dog, you had this opportunity to use that to leverage yourself, but you didn't use it. Then you missed out because you are afraid of people what they were gonna say. And most of us, we have that problem, even myself, like trying to be likable, and most of us don't have like likable personalities. I'll put myself there. And what else? What else? Likable personality. But I think having a likable personality just comes down to being a people pleaser in some sort of sense. And some people like it to be like by everyone though. There's gotta be something else. There's highly impossible. That's highly impossible. Nah, that's highly impossible. So that's why I say it's kind of like a people pleaser approach, and I do people please myself. But for certain people that I want to impress, but I try not to impress much. As only just live my life. It's fun. That's why I always say this, guys. I mean, in alcohol, we're gonna have a big problem. Not alcohol, actually, and wine. Because when I got. What am I saying, actually? Let me just cut it out. I don't know why I said it, but yeah. The reason that even most of us drink alcohol is just to like numb ourselves from stress and all the stuff. So why not just be honest with that too? So yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut this video out here. So yeah.